Are you ready for one of my famous intros?
No, I'm not.
You have to be. It's gonna happen whether you like it or not. Are you ready?
Jay, can you share your screen, please?
Oh, fuck, I need to do that.
Okay, so what we're going to point out is if you see the stars things are like moving around.
Yeah.
Right? So there was a line by one of the salamanders that said, the stars are moving? What do you mean? What are those things you call... Wait. What are these things you call stars? Oh, you mean the fireflies. They became trapped under the clouds when the slumbering one cast a spell on them. How did he cast a spell on them when he was asleep? Well, he wasn't always asleep, you goofball. When he was awake, he was asked by some really terrible guys to commission a whole bunch of underlings. He then went about befouling our land with all this sludge, clogging up all our beautiful pipes, and now it can barely breathe. He was sort of a huge dick. Once he tuckered himself out with all that, I guess he decided to take a nap.
Interesting.
And then, there's just more. Oh God. The terrible guys, they are a bunch of mean fellows who like to push people around. They are called agents. They aren't usually a problem, but they sure did put a spring in their step when the air showed up. Whoever that is, if I ever meet him, I wouldn't mind punching him in the snout to accomplish some purpose, I suppose. I don't know. What were we talking about? Yes, the spell. The spell, I am sure you've heard from a reliable source, cannot be broken unless the slumbering one is first woken up, and then slain. Then the breeze will again flow through the pipes, and the fireflies will be released and allowed to go home. But I do not envy the adventurers who will presumably take on this responsibility. The pipes are sacred to us for reasons you probably considered primitive and stupid. In fact, they probably are primitive and stupid, objectively speaking, but I'm okay with that. As the consorts of this land, we are predictably persecuted by dark forces, and require a hero for our salvation. Alas, there is no hero in sight. Wait a minute, it is you. You are the hero, aren't you? Of course you are. I was so foolish to speculate otherwise through a dubiously solicited monologue. Duh.
Damn.
Yeah, that's such a monologue that we just missed.
Of course we did. Because, I'm Jay, and I missed everything.
And I am positive that I've never read it either when I played through this.
Damn.
Yeah, so highlights here. So the stars that are moving around are actually fireflies, which is fun, which is interesting, because my first thought goes to Serenity, and that we found her in Amber in the game. Or, well, we didn't in the game, but we did in the...
So they do get free at some point.
But Serenity was in Amber. So
yeah.
I don't know if Serenity is just came from somewhere else, or if Serenity's one of the ones from this guy that fell and was put in Amber or something.
Something like that. That's
I don't
weird.
know if that's related at all. Who knows?
That's so bizarre, though.
Yeah, there's also the slumbering one, who apparently cast a spell on them. There's a whole bunch of underlings. Yeah, blah, 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 beautiful pipes. We know about that stuff. And then there's like spring in their step when the air showed up. Whoever that is, I don't know who that is. It's an interesting name.
Are we the air?
Well, it says... Oh, and agents as well. This one. The terrible guys, they're a bunch of mean fellows who like to push people around. They're called agents. Now, AR was called an agent by PM. I remember that.
Yeah.
When PM was like, go up to the car, like, go confront the agent and, like, tell him to give her the packages, right?
Yeah.
So she called him an agent. So they are called agents. They aren't usually a problem, but they sure did put a spring in their step when the air showed up. Whoever that is. But if I ever meet him, I wouldn't mind punching him in the snout, too. Blah, blah, blah. So,
interesting.
That's another character that we don't know anything about. And then, as the consorts of this land, we are predictably persecuted, blah, blah, blah. So salamanders are consorts, whatever that means. So yeah, those are the things we missed, I suppose.
Interesting.
But yeah, so that's that. I suppose we should formally do an intro at some point and continue from where we were.
Wait, let me charge up one more time. I like doing this. I didn't even realize this was a thing.
There you go.
Alright, so there we go. Alright, so, now that I'm done running around murdering more innocent imps, Well, not so innocent imps. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of Homestuck. I'm back, and I'm here with my friend and co-host.
It is Ian yet again. Hello, everyone.
And welcome back. It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I went back and made sure we talked about something that we missed in the game, which was like a crazy large monologue. You've seen it by now, but like,
That's bizarre.
I was very surprised to see it was that long.
Oh yeah, I had no idea that we missed a fucking like huge part of something that totally existed the first time. You know?
Yeah. So what happened last time? Do you remember, Jay?
So last time we were here, we got some of the biggest revelations of all fucking time. So
yeah,
we found out that PM and AR knew each other before.
That was 2 episodes ago, though, technically.
That was 2 episodes ago. What happened last time?
Yeah, so last time, if I'm looking through this, we ended on that page. I'm looking through the book. And then just hit go back. Honestly,
Go back.
Yeah, this is the last page. This is the page right after that.
Parts with her mission of double agency. Wonder if she'll attempt to hold up her end of the lopsided bargain. We're just sorting a hit list to just about everyone who enters your office. Yeah, because he was like, it's like every single person that comes into his office, he gives a hit list.
Yeah, and a sword.
Yeah.
Which that black sword we recognize as the sword that she has in the present. In the future.
Mm-hmm.
Time is confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, and then Jack opened it, and then this is where we ended. So, Jack is about to open the green box, or just did open the green box. Alright, that's it. I've probably, like, sped up that, like, us talking about it for, like, very quickly.
Probably with, like, the Benny Hill theme or something blasting in the background.
Something stupid like that. We'll see. Because apparently we just, like, didn't remember a lot of last episode.
Well, the last time, we have a lot of time in between recording sessions for some reason.
Yeah, not anymore, though.
Not anymore, though. But this is, like, the first time in, like, a couple weeks that we've recorded Homestuck. Yeah. It's good to be back, don't get me wrong. Alright, are you guys ready to come back into Homestuck? I know I am. Yes, sir.
I am ready.
Dave punched
Go straight over to Dave. I'm excited for Dave.
I love Dave. Dave is still my favorite character.
Dave is my favorite character as of yet, I think. Alright, do you want to start off? You want me to start off?
I'll start off. You've leached more than enough grist from John to afford a punch design X, which for some reason Jade put in the hallway, making it kind of hard to walk through your apartment. But whatever, you also have plenty of grist for messing around with the alchemiter to manufacture some gear if you want. But you like to figure out what the jumper block does first. Jade keeps dropping a weird assortment of objects for you to captchalogue and punch. You're getting up trying to identify any rhyme or reason to the thought process behind it.
Oh boy.
Because a fucking course.
You just can't. Like, it's really hard to walk through the hallway, right? Like, and you just can't enter that door that the punch design X is.
I fucking love
blocking.
That. No leaving. Yeah, both doors are blocked.
Oh yeah, both doors are blocked.
Fuck.
Like, there's only one. God damn it.
Fuck, I love that.
Yeah, and then there's like those like squishy things. What are they called? Smuppets all over the place.
Yeah, the fucking Smuppets asses all over the floor. You know, as usual. Dave, put a punched card in a shunt. What the fuck is a shunt?
I have no idea. Oh, that thing, I suppose.
Oh.
You put a punched blender card in a shunt just for the hell of it and stick it on the jumper pine.
Why the fuck did John not see any of this? Or he probably should have, but he didn't because he rushed through it so fast.
Well, no, actually, because it was expensive. If you recall...
Oh, wait, yeah, because he got all the money from John.
Well, yeah. And they said that every time that a new person entered, they had more money, more grist to start with.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that makes so much sense. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna stop acting dumb.
Every time someone entered the medium, another thing was available. So like these things genuinely weren't there for John at first, but once Dave entered, now they're there for everyone. Is my understanding of it, I think.
Yeah.
So presumably, when Jade enters, there's going to be more crazy equipment or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or not enters, but joins the session. So because Dave hasn't entered the meeting yet, but he's joined the session.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. So what the fuck are the jumper pins? I'm so confused.
So that's like the extension thing. So it does things. So apparently.
Wait, the alchemiter is fitted with the blender upgrade. This upgrade doesn't seem all that useful. Looks like all it does is grind up your totems. But why?
So it's a jumper block extension, right? So what it does is you're supposed to put things in there to extend it to make like useful upgrades to the alchemiter, right?
Yeah.
So this is what happens when Dave tried to upgrade the alchemiter with a blender.
Oh shit.
And it just wasn't very good.
It just fucking blends fucking totems because that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Dave used a punch Game
totems.
Bro magazine card. What the fuck is that gonna do?
We'll see.
What the fuck? Son of a bitch.
The alchemiter is upgraded with a huge metal bust of this awesome bro. The device has been reduced to an utterly useless heap of shit. Time to eke out all the shunts and start over.
Jade, draw the punch design X. Wait. Your inscrutable thought process leads you to draw the punch design X on your scribble pad. Oh yeah, because she has a new way of capsuloging stuff. She has to like draw it.
Yeah.
Forgot about
It's
that.
like the Pictionary notice.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay.
The pad recognizes the drawing, but there is no design X around, and even if there was, it would obviously be way too big to capsulog. Instead, the ghost image of the design X is captured, along with its captcha code in the back.
My only question is, what is the basis of like how big you can capsulog a thing? Because capsulogging is so bizarre and weird, and I don't understand how big something has to be or how small it is. Because like this entire fucking thing, I really hope this gets explained to me better at some point because I'm still so confused. It probably won't, knowing you, Andrew Hussie, but you son of a bitch, I'll figure it out myself.
Yeah, I'd be really interested in knowing the specifications of capsulogging. And also, the cards, it's like really hard to see. L229BXOG?
Yeah.
That's what it is? Cool. Alright.
It's very bizarre.
I wonder what Jade's thought process is at this point.
I'd like to second that. Jade, send the code to... Oh, shit.
Why? Dave has a punch design X.
Is he gonna have another one? I'm confused.
I guess let's find out.
Show Pester log.
Dave's trying to get to the door.
Poor Dave.
Alright, Dave, here, punch this code. L229BXOG. And then put it in the jumper shunty thing and see what it does.
Okay. Dave, punch code and put it in the jumper shunty thing. Oh, shit.
Is that gonna just, like, make them one machine?
Wait, is it gonna upgrade the fucking... Wait, I'm confused. How are you gonna upgrade
I'm very curious.
I am too. Okay, continuing. So I guess this is just
look at that. It's the punch design X just built into the alchemiter.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
I'm so happy. Okay.
I love that. That's awesome. So I guess this is just a built-in design X, which is sort of cool, I guess. Since I won't have to go downstairs and bang the hallway door into the thing and squeeze through every time I want to punch a card. Because of course you couldn't have just put it next to the alchemiter in the first place. But then I have to go downstairs anyway to make totems and get Crooksite and stuff. So really, who cares?
Well, I think this is only one way to consolidate all the gizmo features. Hang on, I'll give you more codes.
Jay, draw the holopad. What's the holopad again?
Holopad?
Oh!
What?
I remember it now.
That expensive thing. That's right. It was like way too much grist for him.
Yeah, you don't have nearly enough grist to deploy the holopad. Whatever it does. Maybe you can get it as a freebie upgrade to the alchemist. Oh, shit.
That's so smart. Looks like it worked. You love your scribble pad.
Dave, upgrade alchemiter with holopad.
Wow.
Holy shit. I believe that's you.
No, I said looks like it worked. You love your scribble pad since you.
Okay. The totem pestle is converted into a holographic projector. It projects an image of the item the punch code represents. This seems useful for previewing an item code. What an item code will produce. I'm not sure why the fuck that was so hard for me to read. Without spending the grist on it, you test it out with a blender card, but still renders the alchemiter unusable, at least without further upgrades. Jade, draw the totem lathe.
Jeez. Oh god.
Jesus.
Oh boy. You capture the Lath ghost image and apply the upgrade. Now the holopad projects a hologram of the totem that a punch card will create. This appears to turn the alchemiter into a one-stop shopping hub. You just punch a card, stick it in, and get your item. Nice.
Jade, draw the jumper block. Oh shit, the jumper block. Wait, so I'm confused.
Oh, God.
They're gonna add another one?
Are they gonna use the jumper block as a capture logged card to shunt it into the jumper block to make another? What is happening?
I'm so confused.
I'm scared.
I am too. I feel like it's gonna completely like fucking explode or some bullshit. You got the code for the jumper block extension to upgrade the alchemiter with the jumper block extension? Okay, that's kind of a crappy drawing, but it seemed to work anyway. Dave, upgrade. I'm so scared.
What?
What?
Oh. Okay.
Wait, so what did that do?
This is getting a little abstract, but it appears to economize on space. Now all I have to do is stick a card in the slot to apply the upgrade. Don't have to bother with the shunts anymore. So now, you see where those 4 yellow cards are?
Yeah.
They're just, instead of being like big blocks, you just put them in there.
Oh shit. So that just like made
That's,
it
like,
way more
super
efficient.
Convenient. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Are they just gonna become the most OP people ever before they leave into the medium? I'm so confused.
Apparently so. Jade is like, this makes me scared for the kind of shit that Jade's gonna have planned for herself.
I'd like a second. Who's gonna control Jade if they're all in the medium?
John.
How?
Well, John's getting his server copy back, right?
True, but how are you supposed to access that through the medium?
On his computer?
Does he have his computer?
In his house.
How is he supposed to get back to his house?
Who knows? But he just has to get back into his house. That's the answer.
We'll figure it out.
I will tell you, I have not gotten to the point where I've seen that happen, or where I've seen Jade enter the medium. So I don't know, but I do know it's supposed to be a 4-person loop like that.
Fair point. All right. So, Jade, draw the IntelliBeam laser station. What the fuck? This thing looks
the
like
other thing that's like ridiculously overpriced.
This thing looks kind of complicated.
It does.
Damn it.
Well, God damn
it. Fucking Dave, capture log, enlarge.
Oh boy. You grab the enlarger from your dismantled photography lab.
Dave, upgrade. What the fuck is this gonna... What the fuck? So it can enlarge things now.
I suppose so. Why?
You apply the enlarger upgrade. Jade, draw air conditioner on roof. Why?
It's a good question. You ghost capture the huge air conditioner and give Dave the code to mess around with.
Dave, make air conditioner unit, but why? Oh, Jesus! Size of the object you make is now
that's what the
variable.
enlarger does, is it can change the size of an object.
Yeah, but it costs
That's
so much.
Cool. Well, it costs a lot, but that makes sense. But that's cool. You can make it bigger or smaller.
It is bizarre. Size of the object you make is now variable. The bigger, the more expensive, as one would expect. Interesting.
You make a tiny air conditioner. This was totally not a waste of time.
Jesus. John, find the car. Oh shit, yeah, he's looking for his dad's car.
Yeah, AR, like, put caution tape around it.
Yeah, I remember that. You find your father's car near the base of a rock pillar. It's surrounded by caution tape for some reason. You're reminded to be cautious. You cautiously inspect the vehicle. No one's surprised but yours. The package and the game are missing. Someone is bugging you.
Like, because we already know, but John doesn't know that it was taken.
Yeah. Yeah, his glasses are going off because he has those really fancy glasses. I still wish I had those. Not like Google Glass because those are shitty, but like an actual version.
You made the same
like
joke 2 episodes ago, Jay.
Yes, I did. But still. That doesn't change my mind.
John, it's me again.
Who? Oh, that's right. The lead speaking blind one. Go away.
John, don't make fun of my handicap.
Which one, the blindness or the lead speak?
I am sensitive about both.
Sorry.
You can make it up to me by letting me help you.
Wow, you drive a hard bargain, but no.
Before you keep typing more stupid O's in that word, just listen and do what I say. You know you're going to eventually anyway, because you're a nice guy and kind of a total weenie pushover.
Yeah, well, you're a huge... Oh man, whatever. What do you even want?
I'm motivated by self-interest to help you advance more quickly, because I've got your whole adventure right in front of me.
Do you have a braille screen or something?
Shh! Anyway, the point is, it's long and boring, and you could stand to skip some steps.
That's fucking awesome. John just bullying the absolute shit out of Gallows Calibrator. Fucking
Trolling
love
trolling the troll.
Yeah, I love it. It's amazing.
I like how all the kids are good at trolling the trolls.
Yeah, it's fucking great. I don't really understand. So you can see my whole feature there, right? But it's like scrolling around on some computer thing that lets you pick what time to talk to me. How can you be bored by my long, boring feature? Why don't you just scroll around to wherever you want like the other weirdos are doing?
Okay, I can do that. And I am. I guess what I really mean is I just want to mess with you.
Oh, okay. That sounds really great and helpful.
I mean mess with the timeline. My friends all think that you can't really change anything. That your timeline we're chat hopping around is set in stone, no matter what we say or when we say it. And they're probably right, but I don't care. I want to mess with it and see what happens.
Sounds dumb. But if it means you're going to help me, then go ahead and help me, I guess.
Let's get you to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet.
Whoa, you got a map? Where'd you get it?
John, we are so much better than you in every respect, it's ridiculous.
Can I have it?
It's huge and mostly irrelevant. Here, let me draw you a small section of it, showing you where to go.
Okay. What the fuck? The troll can't draw. That's what I've learned currently.
The troll is blind. You remember that?
Oh shit, I remember that now. That makes a lot more sense. This is the worst crap I've ever seen. What am I looking at here?
It's the best I can do.
Okay, sorry, but it's useless. What's with these colors?
I picked ones that smell nice.
Can you just, crop the world map? I thought you guys were the best.
Shut up, my map is fine. Look, it's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's a big pipe. You jump in, the wind will take you to the gate. It's a shortcut.
You mean the breeze?
Yeah, whatever. Let's get moving, John. Are you ready to fuck up the timeline?
Sure. Fuck, I love John's dynamic with GC. It's great. Rose, Stripe. Oh shit, here we go.
The trolls are actually, really cool. I really like the trolls.
Oh shit, Rose is a fucking badass.
Yeah.
Fucking...
With her needle kind?
Yeah. Holy
also,
shit.
It's worth noting there's some grist in there that we don't recognize.
Yeah, those white cubes, isn't it? Oh no, the white cubes with pink on them.
Both white cubes we have not seen before.
Yeah, I knew I didn't recognize them. That's weird. And we still see my boy Roger in the background because I named him Roger until further notice.
Yeah. Oh, so I just realized her imps are white instead of black.
Yeah.
Which is fascinating.
That is fascinating.
I'm not sure what that means.
I'd like to second that. I'm not sure. Roger seems like he's enjoying all the murder, though.
Roger's watching the show.
He's like, hell yeah.
When you know that when you first learn, oh gosh, that Rose has needle kind, it's like she uses needles. But then you watch this and you're like, oh, she uses needles.
It's like, oh, she's a fucking badass. Jesus.
Yeah. All right, well, here's this lime ogre. What's gonna happen here?
Oh god, fucking murder. Roger's still enjoying life. Holy
shit.
Fuck. Rose, chill. Jesus.
Just fucking blinded the ogre.
Why the fuck is Rose so badass? I don't understand. This isn't right.
Wow.
Jesus. Rose, knit the scarf, ride the ogre. Oh, shit.
Shit.
Holy fuck. She made fucking reins.
She made the ogre just like a fucking boat.
Yeah, she made fucking reins for him. Holy shit.
That's insane.
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure the ogre is drowning.
Rose, answer Dave. Holy fucking shit.
Oh, God. I'm building up your house. By the way, why do you live in this weird compound? Oh, do you host East European industrial raves? Never mind. The point is I'm out of grist. So if you're done whipping that ogre like a rented mule, maybe you could convert it into a grist windfall?
Right now? The spoilers would sink.
I don't know. I don't know. Beach the thing first, I guess. Unless you're planning on sailing that ogre down the Mississippi with a runaway slave.
And then what?
What do you mean? You kill it. Release a shitload of grist. Maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Does it even have a skull or a brainstem? Can you find out?
Sounds malicious.
What? But you just ridge the thing with an Oedipal harness and rode its torso like a log flume ride down a magical rainbow?
Now self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in his sleep strikes me as unseemly.
It's probably drowning, Rose.
Yeah.
Like, right now.
Its face is in the fucking water. What the fuck are you expecting right now?
Right? This is bullshit. It's an unfeeling monster. Who gives a fuck?
Maybe you could replicate a pillow I could use to smother it. Make it a clean
It's
hit.
drowning!
I would use one of mine, but they're all mysteriously gone missing.
Wow, fuck, okay. You could either kill it for the loot or wait a couple hours for the grist torrent to steal more of John's. But then again, I'll be pretty busy in a couple hours, so make up your mind.
Does John know we've been sapping his grist yet?
No, but he's still got a ton, so screw him.
Hold on, someone's messaging me.
Yeah, me too.
Dave, answer troll. Hell yeah.
You command the seer, so you may have some insight into her disposition.
Who?
The one who is a little snooty.
Oh yeah, sure. I command her alright. I'm like the pimp master, hustle daddy of all snippy book shrews. Hell yeah.
That's an exotic title. I thought you were the knight.
Wrong. What do you want?
Have you found her demeanor to be chilly? On a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and lackluster trolling effort?
What the hell?
I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. She and you are familiar, isn't that right? She perhaps even regards you with, endearment.
You have no idea, dude. She's so in my grill. Like a straight hot dog that rolled down there. Now it's just too much trouble to fish out with the tongue. You just watch it like crack and turn black.
Is this a common sort of practice in human courtship? Watching oblong meat products tumble into places they don't belong?
Jesus Christ. Man, wait, what's this about? You have a thing for her, don't you? Don't deny it, bro. It's obvious.
Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination?
So terrible. What a transparent dodge, all hiding behind your alien shit. So just admit it. You want me to help you win her over.
I just would like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity.
Okay, well, it's easy. For everything she says, take her to mean just the opposite. See, not everybody always means literally what they say the way John and Jade always do.
Maddening. How do humans forge meaningful relationships using such communication patterns? Perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the ultimate riddle?
Oh my flippin' Christ. Wait, You know what? That doesn't sound like Dave. Oh my fucking Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig you, you gotta leave that crap in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs.
It was not a sincere remark. I have been practicing your human sarcasm.
Oh, okay. That was pretty good. Maybe even too deadpan, but to start, keep at it.
Very well. I am beginning to feel as though I am the only one working on our friendship.
Haha, yes, you're on a roll.
That was sincerity.
Oh, alright, look. If you want to keep her attention, you gotta pull out all the stops. Reverse psychology, mind games, all sorts of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable like me, which you're not.
Then keep saying the opposite things.
That's kind of the obtuse alien way of getting it, but yeah, be like an antagonism ninja, like her. I don't know, you sort of remind me of her anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. It could be a horrible thing, though.
It sounds like you are advising me to troll her again, which I have tried. It proved to be a fruitless endeavor.
Yeah, I guess I am. Guess I'm saying be a less shitty troll.
Okay, I believe I understand how to proceed.
Good luck, bro. What the fuck? I fucking love Dave's interactions.
Yep.
Like, his character in general fucking makes my day. I love the voice and being able to make those remarks. Like, the fucking beginning fucking was amazing. I command her already. I'm like the pimp master hustle daddy of all snippy book shrews. Like, that shit's amazing, you know?
Right.
That's like, I fucking love the writing. I love all these weird things that all the trolls have. Like, this troll has capitals with everything that they say.
Yeah, exactly. Every character in this has typing quirks, including the humans.
True.
That are kids, you know?
Yeah. It's interesting, that's for sure. I just love that. Rose, answer troll.
Hi, so, you get bossed around by the knight. Okay, given that, I have a question.
Who?
Oh, the one who's supposed to be cool, I think. The sunglasses guy.
Why would someone wear sunglasses while using a computer?
I didn't say anything about a computer, but yes, haha. I thought the same thing about how asinine that is. So, do you know that guy?
I know that anyone committed to such an affectation could could only be striving to mask a severe insecurity complex, and likely harbors a crisis of self-image. I've been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around by them insofar as the psychiatric professional has cause to humor the demented for analytical purposes. Or maybe as a lab chimp commands the zookeeper's interest in its shit by forcing him to duck under its trajectory now and then.
So, Jay.
Yeah?
This is happening at the same time as the other conversation.
So he's asking...
It looks like...
Yeah. I fucking love that.
Oh, God. Okay, wow, I didn't expect those things, but, I mean, Dave.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, okay, given that I have a question about him. I want to know about his emotional vulnerabilities. And, what are the tender spots that all those, devices he employs to conceal them? Like, all the things he says he thinks are funny?
Tender spots? Your word choices are evocative. Is your design to couple with this gentleman?
Whoa, no, whoa. Okay, no, that just made me feel upset to think about. I just really want to bother him. Try to bother him, it's hard.
If you're trying to get his goat, you should know he only socks the animals in the first place for ironic purposes.
No, I'm not really interested in his earth goat, but if that was a figure of speech, then I guess that's okay.
Then we're agreed you are hell-bent upon literally seizing his shrill, bearded livestock. I'll assist you. If you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry.
What? Poetry is in, like, those human word bunches?
Yes, they are the most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve those crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation to him as part of a complete breakfast.
Oh, and will this breakfast injure his shrill barn beast? I mean this figuratively, just to be clear.
Jesus Christ. These alien dudes not getting fucking human interactions and, like, sarcasm and stuff and metaphors, it's just hilarious.
It is great.
It's fucking beautiful. A deft cluster bombing of this sort will leave nothing wriggling from the raised earth, except sulfurous stresses while it cracks and turns black.
You mean like the surface of an overcooked protein object?
Fuck. Jesus Christ, man. Like, these fucking people. Yeah, I suppose what I'm saying is this. Drop some hard, peer-reviewed motherfucking science on his ass. Some seriously government-funded shit. It will destroy him.
Yes. This is the idea that I like.
Your obvious cunning with words should Depant Strider with such vivid imprint. Depant Strider with such vivid imprint tempest. Another regional sonic boom is certainly inevitable. But even so, consider me at your disposal to help craft a comeuppance of such unqualified devastation. The angels will be pearl strings of little urban fellows cancellating an unbroken chorus of oh snaps.
Please, I think I am perfectly capable of manufacturing these alleged dope human rhymes and starting some sick fires. I don't need your charity that you said you lend to, earth monkeys who toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help, but I don't need your help.
I'm confused.
And then Audio's Torador blocked Tentacle Therapist and then unblocked Tentacle Therapist. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to block you.
Fucking love that.
Right.
This is a fucking beautiful thing, you know that?
Yeah.
Fuck. Rose, answer troll.
Oh gosh, another troll.
Oh shit, it's the troll that Dave was talking to, right?
GA. Yep. Your dark spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that this strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect and precipitate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this?
I think you're shrewd to have recognized this ploy of sabotage, and you've earned my compliment.
Ah, see, it is working already.
What is?
I have listened to his advice and have resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do. What we have to do, really.
What's that?
Remember the first time we spoke?
Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. Well, graciously omit my embarrassing skepticism, however.
The first time you spoke to me was the second time I spoke to you.
This conversation doesn't sound like your first time either.
This is your second conversation with me, but it's my 7th with you.
And when exactly does your maiden encounter take place?
That's next time.
So to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equals 2, then the sequence would be 1 equals 2, 2 equals 7, 3 equals 1, 4 equals...
Yes, and then the rest of the sequence is simply 4 equals 3, 5 equals 4, 6 equals 5, 7 equals 6. Unless my future self stowed another conversation in between one of those, which is entirely possible. But, I don't want to think about that.
Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, you're sparing troll intellect, etc., etc.?
See, that is what I mean, Rose. You are not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe.
You mean based on the first impression I am apparently about to make in our next conversation?
Yes.
What could I possibly say that will leave such an imprint?
That is why I have contacted you now. I will send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log.
I guess being forced to cooperate with a stable time leap is the only plausible explanation for my remarks.
Yes, and then I found it sort of curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and wherewithals were not as they seemed. I suspected the stratagem might have been a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure, and further examination grew warrant.
What if my counter measure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place?
But see, I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for now, but you will discover once you type it. So you are destined to edit it no matter what, and what you submit will be what I once read regardless.
Unless I decide to copy it word for word?
Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have precisely engineered the nature of your transgression.
So your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription?
Yes.
While being perfectly upfront about it.
Yes, I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time. I suppose it's that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me.
I'll admit it's a more advanced tactic than I gave you credit for.
Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip pinching your larynx has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost shimmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw.
The fuck is this conversation? It's a fucking temporal mechanics and bullshit. Like, I don't understand.
It's a Homestuck conversation.
I know. Is that supposed to make it better?
No.
That's supposed to make it worse. Fuck, I don't understand. So he's saying that he's going to edit it, but he might not edit it, so it's very confusing.
Yeah, so he's sending a file to Rose, which is Rose's next conversation and the troll's first conversation with her. But it may or may not be slightly different than what the conversation actually was, so that Rose inevitably has to type word for word something, but has no idea what to write or how to subvert it. And she'd like to subvert it, but it may be impossible for her to subvert her.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's very odd.
It is very odd, as usual.
Alright. Continuing?
Alright. So, mixed metaphors aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing when they're doing it. Like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him, or befriend him. But that's fine. I guess the only pointless question we haven't exhausted is why. Why the convoluted artifice?
Dave raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you to your side of the conversation, I have you at the disadvantage in your view, and will speak to reclaim higher ground. In successive conversations, 4 equals 3 and 5 equals 4 and such. Your demeanor will be terse, if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now I know your motivation because I am supplying it here and now. They will be simple acts of friendly human retaliation.
So not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the rigging as well.
Yes, it seems friendship for humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities.
That's an interesting take on it, but now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated.
I don't understand. Who better to coordinate such events than the Knight of Time?
than the Knight of Time. You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro. You can admit it.
I'm hopping to 8 equals 8. Ideally, you will have long since discarded this train of thought.
Okay, I'm going to talk to my dead cat. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay. Yep. That's
Jesus.
insane. So she's hopping to 8 equals 8, meaning that her 8th meeting and Rose's 8th meeting.
Yep. Because of course that makes sense, because you know what we're reading.
Yeah. Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
This is nonsense, but it's great.
It's convoluted bullshit.
Yep.
I hate my life.
Alright.
So that's the other troll.
I'm assuming that's the troll that Rose was talking to, because if you
It
look
was.
at the picture,
Plus it has the logo.
it's the same symbol. Yeah. Well, that's one of the zodiac signs. I don't remember them, but
Oh, these are
trolls
zodiac
so far
signs?
seem to have zodiac signs. Yeah. Let me find out what that one is. I'm okay with saying that because, they're clearly zodiac signs for anyone who knows what all the zodiac signs.
I guess, of course, since I'm so out of touch, I don't.
Yeah. Okay. So, these don't help. I want the actual zodiac signs, not the pictures of the creatures. Here we go. That one is Virgo.
Virgo. Interesting.
Yeah.